What's up, folks? Trying to be a little more frequent and consistent with the vids. So today I've got a couple things coming in, and I've got a few little side projects that I've been putting together. So what I'm probably going to do is show you guys a little bit of that and kind of I guess give you guys a peek on some stuff that I'm raising up. So anyway, I also have a baby. I actually produced a lone baby Amazon tree boa because this year sucked in more ways than one. If you guys watched my last video, you know I kind of talked a little bit about some of the life stuff that's been going on. Well, that kind of bled over into me doing nothing with the animals other than putting them together. And yeah, I had some stuff slug out and just didn't really do much. And anyway, I produced a lone baby. So that animal is, I'm growing that animal up, and I'll show you guys that baby. And she's a patternless red, so, and female, so I can't argue there. But anyway, yeah, gonna show you guys just kind of a myriad of a few little things today, and I don't know, maybe you'll find it enjoyable. All right, YouTube, how's it going? So I'm on my way to pick up the male to one of those side projects I was referring to when I was kicking back in the pool. You guys may be wondering if I'm employed or not. I actually am, and I kind of talked about that while I was at the pool, but I'm like just about to start this new job. So I actually started on Tuesday, and this week I have just been off. So kind of get some stuff done around the house. I'm doing, actually I've got ramped up a bunch of side work, appraising houses and stuff like that. So I've kept myself pretty busy, but anyway, on my way to pick up the mail. It should be fun. This is kind of a surprise of a little side project. When I worked at GX3 Reptiles part-time, just filling in a couple nights a week, they had an adult pair. I don't think they were productive because the male he was pretty old, so I'm not sure. But anyway, they had a pair of them. Not something I've ever thought of keeping. Wasn't really that interested in them. And then when I saw them in person, I was like, whoa, these things are actually pretty cool. And they are one of the few species of this type of animal that actually tolerates handling pretty well. And so I thought, you know what? I think I'm going to try them. And you guys know how I am about that. If there's something I'm interested in, I always say the best way to figure out if they're the right animal for you is to get one or two and see if you like them. So that's what I've done. I've had I had a pair of them for a few months. The male did not establish. I think the person I bought the male from sold it a little prematurely now that I've been working with them a little bit longer, and just wouldn't eat and eventually just died. So got another male that is larger, more established, and that animal is about the same size as the female. So anyway, also both of them are captive born and bred. So anyway, I'll stop this now. I'm going on just rambling for a couple minutes. I'm going to show you guys these in just a couple minutes. Thank you. What's up, guys? I'm just sitting out here cleaning, doing some much needed cleaning of the geckos, which I have not shown you guys yet. And something that I don't give very much love on the channel is tarantulas. I do not have very many, but I've never done a feeding video, so we'll see how this goes. But I'm just gonna kind of merge this in with some of the other stuff that I filmed, the false chameleons, because that'll be what you guys see before this. Here's something I also have never shown on the channel to just give you guys a sense of how much stress I have been under. I have literally pulled my hair out. You see that bald spot right there? That is not because I'm going bald. That is because my anxiety the last 3 or 4 months with counseling has been so high that I've literally been pulling my hair out. I'll just sit there and I'll just go like this and I don't even realize I'm doing it. I've had a little bit of a hair pulling thing since I was a little kid. There's actually a mental illness name for it. You could like Google pulling your hair out. It starts with a T. I don't know the name of it, but my parents used to tell me as a kid, stop pulling your hair, you're gonna go bald. Well, these last couple of years, it's gotten really bad to where I have a hard time controlling it. And so, yeah, I've pulled my hair out. And I don't eat it. You will see that as part of the name for the hair pulling illness, you freaking weirdos that eat your hair. It's so messed up. But yeah, I don't eat my hair, but it is the same mental illness. So I guess I'm a weirdo. All right, back to the tarantula. Sorry for the rant. This little guy is doing awesome. This is a, let's see, what did I call this? I don't remember what I had for the species. Oh, here we go. I mean, that is beautiful. Let's see if I can get. I know you little guys are hungry, so. Are you gonna take it? As soon as it moves, I feel like it's gonna get taken out. Trust me, that meal is perfect for this one. Dang, that was fast. Wow. Holy crap, that was quick. Yeah, she pounced. Dang. So cool. All right, this is actually one of my favorite species. This is a Brazilian black, otherwise commonly referred to as the gentle giants of the tarantula hobby. She is awesome, but she also has an outstanding feeding response, which while I'm doing this, I think I'm just going to, I'm trying to do this with one hand, folks, so be gentle. This may not be the best video in the world, but hey, I'm gonna give it a whirl and try. They come from the, oh, kicking a little hairs, don't be like that. They come from Brazil and they are awesome. She's only about like 3 inches or so. So, let's see if I can get in a little bit to get some good footage of her. You know what I might do? I might try to coax her out. Come on, come this way. Come out in the open. You're such a pretty girl. Come on out. Hey, I know you want it. There you go. Bam. Does not take long with her. She is freaking awesome. And yeah, I love this girl. The species is awesome. I had 2 of them, but I got rid of like quite a few of my spiders and over the last couple months, and I put them in my buddy's shop to sell, and a lot of them sold, but I had a few that did not, meaning these 2. So I'm actually kind of surprised, but whatever, that's cool. Does not bother me one bit. This is an Marinus. Ephebopus marinus. One of my absolute favorite species. One of the reasons is because she is always just freaking sitting right there at her burrow. Probably my favorite species. This is a full-grown adult female, and I had her in a glass tank, but the humidity was kind of hard to manage, so I moved her into this, and she's doing fine. So at the end of the day, it was more for the spider than it was for my enjoyment. We're gonna give you a big girl. She's usually sitting out right there. Let's see if I can coax her out. Damn, you took it right out of the tongs. I wasn't even gonna give it to you. Well, hopefully you guys saw that. That was kind of a fail. I meant to do a better job of filming it than that, but I was kind of trying to look around the camera instead of through the camera because I'm an idiot. But you guys see, there's not always water bowls in these. That's just because with the species like the burrowing species, the fossorial stuff, they typically just bury it anyway. And it's like, I see all you guys on videos are like, I'm gonna give them a water bowl even though they're gonna bury it. Well, if they're gonna bury it, throw some moss on the top and that'll hold the water for them. So anyway, they like humidity. This works better for her. So that's what I keep her in. She's awesome. This is a cool species here that I'm not really into because from what I hear, their hairs suck and they're notorious for kicking them. That is the Thrixopelma, what is it? Okerty, the Thrixopelma okerty. Let's see if I can show you guys her. Where are you? I know where you are. You're right here. I know you're right here. Yep. Okay. Got her out. See her kicking those hairs? She's about almost 3 inches, but she just loves to kick hairs, and hairs suck. I've never been bitten, but hairs suck. And what they do is they stick that booty up because it looks just like a strawberry, and when something comes to feed on it, they get after them and make a meal out of them. So anyway, that's Thrixopelma okerty. She's kind of a B word, you know, not gonna lie. This one is Formictopus auratus, otherwise known as the Cuban brown. This dude's awesome. Oh, you know what? I didn't feed that girl, I don't think. I don't think I fed her. That was the whole point. That's how I get her out. Gosh, Jeff, you're forgetting everything. Okay, let's try this again. I also didn't give you any water, so I really screwed the pooch on this one. Hey, come on. Come here. She does not want to eat, man. Well, I'm gonna put it in there, but she just does not want to eat. I kept kicking her with it, and she was like not having it. So anyway, I'm gonna put you there, Mr. Auratus, Mr. Cuban brown. Yeah, you're not really. This is gonna be a sucky video. Let me see if I can get some of these guys to eat, and then I'll film it. actually a animal that I have not put on camera yet, but sorry for the camera work. But for those of you who know what this is the first time I've tried feeding this animal a frozen thawed. There we go. There we go. This is a female freckled python, or Macalot's python as they're known in the hobby. And I have wanted to work with this species for a long time. And had an opportunity to pick up a female. I have a buddy who has a male for me. At some point I'll be getting a male from him. So they'll be unrelated, but really always kind of wanted to work with Macalots, but never had the chance, and this one came along, and so now there you go. So growing this female up, and that's it. That is it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. That is going to do it for today's episode. Just trying to bring some content to you. I know this was kind of random, hodgepodge of stuff thrown together, but anyway, just figured I'm kind of in the process of doing some stuff, rearranging some things here in the cave. But oh, I will say this: if any of you guys want to send me stickers, I am putting them all the way down the door. So send me some. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's episode. I appreciate you guys watching. I know my filming has not been great. I've been doing it with one hand, and I'm kind of out of practice, to be perfectly honest. But anyway, have a good one, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Thanks. Peace. All right, so I decided to come back, and I'm outside just coming back from washing the car, and I found this little guy on the street. I wanted to do a little road cruising. As you guys know, I live in a pretty rural part of Roseville, but it's starting to be built up, and I just turned down one street in my neighborhood, and I haven't even gone 10 feet, and this is what I found. Little gopher. This little gopher right here. Not venomous. Okay, tough guy. All right.